And how did I get 64 then?
Hey there, welcome to a video discussing Unit 6. Unit 6 will finish off Chapter 8, and we'll also throw in a little bit more new material there. Um, so anyhow, if we look at this unit, it's actually kind of a mixture of a lot of different things. So it's kind of we're just putting everything all together at the end. So it's kind of a hodgepodge of stuff. So we call imaginary numbers. We'll have a discussion on that, complex roots. Essentially, it's when you square root a negative number, you get an imaginary number. We'll talk about that. We'll get into polynomial division, so dividing two polynomials. And then be looking at graphs of rational functions. We did talk about graphs of rational functions in the fall semester, but we're going to look at more complex rational functions in this unit. And if we read the blurbs here for the last two sections of chapter 8, here you will solve, here you'll solve equations you cannot solve early by expanding the set of numbers you use. So basically, equations that are quadratic equations or even polynomial equations that will have that will involve the square root of a negative number or something that we call an imaginary number. You've introduced a number system called complex numbers. You'll learn what imaginary complex numbers are, their properties, how they're used to represent solutions when graphs do not intersect. So basically, when you have like a quadratic function that does not touch the x-axis, it still has two solutions, but the two solutions are called imaginary or complex. So we'll talk about that in this unit. Also, we'll learn how to divide polynomials by applying your knowledge of area models and factoring. We'll solve equations using polynomial division to factor polynomials. So you guys have added polynomials, you guys subtracted polynomials, you guys multiplied polynomials by foiling. Now we're going to talk about dividing polynomials. So it's essentially kind of like reducing a fraction with a bunch of variables. So we'll be getting into that. And then, of course, as I said, graphs of rational functions. We'll look at more complex ones like horizontal vertical asymptotes. Maybe even talk about something called a slant asymptote as well. So we're going to get into some pretty complex stuff as we finish off the spring semester.
So